Hi, I'm Faber Whitehouse and I'm going to be playing Magenta's Electronica and Hip Hop Night on October 24th. I started writing music. Well, no, I didn't actually start with music. I started writing poetry when I was like 15. And then I kind of started watching more kind of urban poets like Benjamin Zephaniah and Akala and George the Poet and people and Kate Tempest. And then kind of my stuff started getting more rhythm to it. And then I started producing beats and I started rapping over those beats. Um, and then I just started listening to more hip hop and I started listening to Eminem and I started listening to Childish Gambino and Kendrick and J. Cole and all like the kind of lyrical rappers that kind of kill the game at the moment. And I decided that I wanted to be like them and I kind of wanted to make stuff that was more, they were more like songs than just kind of poems to beats and kind of just level my game up a little bit. I can go from multiple different styles. Like I'll make 3 pop bangers and then I'll make kind of a track that's about the government, or I can make the track about the problems with the youth at the moment, or I can talk about toxic masculinity. So it all just kind of depends on what I'm feeling at the time, or like what I think is an issue at the time, because things change so quickly and like issues change, like current affairs change every day. So like it's quite nice knowing that I wake up in the morning and I can like change what I want to talk about on that day. I can do different things 7 days a week. Because I go through phases of just wanting to make something fun, and then I go through phases of wanting to make something that I hope means something to people a little bit more, which is fun for shows because I can do like 3 poppy tracks in a row and then I can kind of slow it down and I can kind of like get people a little bit off guard because they wouldn't be expecting what the next track would be, which I think is important because I think that if you're like an artist and you've got a platform and you're not using it to say something at least a little bit important, you're kind of like wasting that platform and not doing as much as you can do with it. My influences change depending on the styles. So like for the slower, more intelligent stuff, it would be people like Akala, people like Dave, people like Cadet. But then for the more upbeat stuff, it changes quite a lot when new people come through because I listen to quite a few different people. So like at the moment, a lot of the upbeat stuff I'm doing sounds quite a lot like H. But then I also love Childish Gambino, so a lot of them upbeat songs also sound like some of his old tracks. So yeah, like I think it depends. Obviously at the moment, like the people I'm listening to are like Dave and Slow Tie, and Stormzy's new tracks. I've kind of gone more towards the British side of music recently, and that's kind of reflected in the new music. The new music sounds a lot more English than a lot of the other stuff that I've put out before, just because that's what I'm listening to at the moment. We've got a brand new single out today called Rich and Famous. And then we've got another single coming out in November. And then at the end of November, we've got a new album coming out, as well as a headline show at Heartbreakers on the 21st. And then we've got another headline show at Suburbia in February. And then obviously we're playing for Magenta on the 24th. So yeah, it's quite busy, but it's kind of, I like it that way. Inspiration, I think it just comes, to be honest, Twitter. Because I'll go on Twitter and I'll see just people moaning about stuff, but like people moaning about stuff, but not in a way that is constructive, or they'll have like good ideas, but they won't know how to word them. So they kind of just end up putting stuff out that just makes the situation worse. Because like you could, having 1,000 people tweeting about Theresa May doesn't really do anything, but if you're saying it in the wrong way, feel free to slag her off and feel free to do whatever you want, but if you're not doing it constructively and you're not doing it and you're not backing up your points with actual like interesting arguments and stuff like that, no one's going to listen to you. So like a lot of it comes from Twitter, because I just see like what the issues that people are actually caring about and then just put my own take on it, because I mean that's the smartest way to go, because you don't want to you can make the smartest song in the world, but if it's about a topic that no one cares about, then no one's going to listen to it. That's the first time we've played songs from the new album, which is what I'm most excited for. The whole set's tracks off the new album, and they're like the first time they're getting like rolled out to other people. So it's gonna be quite cool to like see how people react to it. if it's good. If it's bad reaction in the next few months, it's going to be a bit big. But no, it's good. I'm excited. I'm excited to play to a new kind of crowd of people as well. Because I think there's going to be people there that don't know who I am, most of them, and that's like kind of exciting because it's like a whole new audience. We wanted to just chuck out like 6-7 songs that were like haven't been done yet, so we can practice them and see how people respond to them. Mixed with like the singles that we've already got out, so like people should know some of the songs already.